Faith and fear are like two sides of the same coin. They have an inextricable relationship with each other. And it's very difficult to really hold a faith vision and live a life of encouraged, uplifted faith without moving through fear and exploring it and understanding it and facing it. Today, I want to share some exercises with you that are going to help you move from a state of fear, hold a faith vision, and live a life of fulfilled dreams and goals. Now, we all have goals we are working towards or something that we're trying to create or manifest. When we are in the low vibe state of fear, it's very difficult to create and to manifest or to move forward because fear is very immobilizing. It stops us in our tracks, whereas faith is very buoyant and uplifting and moves us forward. It's like the wind in our sails that moves us forward. The emotion of fear and all its accompanying doubts, though, do like to creep in and quash our faith vision, quash our dreams, quash our goals. Today, I want to guide you into a faith vision from your own soul, that part of you that was around before you were born, the part of you that sees things from the highest perspective, and that part of you that will be around after your body is done. When we tune into this faith vision, it may be something brand new that you've never thought of before. Or it could be something that you've thought of before, been passionate about before, but perhaps lost sight of, gave up on, thought was impossible. We will leave it up to your soul to really guide your conscious awareness. If you enjoy aromatherapy, I do invite you to pause this video or this recording. Go grab some frankincense or some sandalwood if you happen to have it, and then come back. And if you are working with aromatherapy, I invite you to place a drop on your left index finger, and then we're going to use a little bit of pressure to massage that into the very center of the forehead. And this is the third eye energy point. It's also connected to the emotions of faith and fear. And by applying a little pressure and even some aromatherapy to this point, we nourish our ability to connect with our soul's vision. If you are working with aromatherapy, I invite you to place a drop on the palm of one of your hands. And even if you're not working with aromatherapy, I invite you to rub both palms together briskly and create a little friction, a little heat. Once you've got some heat built up, I invite you to place your hands, palms open, gently over your face as we take 3 deep breaths, breathing into the belly. Slow exhale through the nose. This time, breathe into your heart. Slow exhale through the nose. And on the final breath, breathe into the very center of your brain, where your third eye is. And a slow exhale through the nose. Beautiful. I invite you to keep your eyes closed and bring your arms gently to your sides. And in this moment, I ask that only your soul, that part of you that's beyond fear, doubt, and any other emotion, that is the part of you guiding you in this meditation. That is the part of you bringing forth ideas, visions, sensations. In this moment, I ask that your soul bring you a life-enhancing, life-uplifting vision for your future. Again, this may be a brand new thing to you, or it may come to you as that reminder of something you gave up on. Whatever it may be for you, it might be a home next to the ocean, a rewarding career advancement, or something totally different. I invite you to take a moment in stillness to just receive whatever your soul's faith vision is for you. Next, I want you to think briefly, after getting this soul's vision for you, I want you to think briefly about the ways that fear and doubts have crept in before and pushed away your soulful visions. And when that's happened, I want you to think about where those energies of fear, doubt, etc., reside in your body. Where do those energies tend to hang out in your body? In a moment, we are going to take 3 powerful nasal inhales, followed by 3 very forceful sighs out the mouth. We're going to take our time with this and make each of these breaths count as we use these strong breaths to unstick the stuck energy, to let go of fears and doubts that hold us back. So for this, I invite you to sit up nice and tall, place your feet flat on the floor, and preferably place your palms down on your thighs. While leaving the spine long, eyes closed, I invite you to take a deep, deep breath into anywhere in the body where you're holding on to fear and doubt, immobilizing fear and doubt. Take a forceful sigh out the mouth to let that go. Take another big, deep, powerful breath to wherever fear and doubt are in your body. Big, forceful sigh out the mouth. And one more big, powerful breath in. Big, let it go, sigh out the mouth. Beautiful. Your eyes still closed now that we've unstuck some of that stuck energy. We're going to do a simple breathing exercise that very effectively calms the nervous system and helps us come back to and cultivate a state of peace. We are going to once again inhale via the nose, this time for a count of 2. And when we inhale in through the nose, we're going to send that breath into the belly. So each time you inhale, you're going to consciously push that navel outwards, make a Buddha belly. And then we're going to slowly exhale through the mouth for a count of 2. As we do that, we're going to consciously push the navel back towards the spine. So it's like you're pumping your navel each inhale and each exhale as we do this. Go ahead and once again sit up nice and tall. I do invite you to leave your eyes closed for this. It can be very helpful to place your palms face down on your thighs. Spine remains long, shoulders rolled back. Empty all the air from your lungs. And let's begin. Nasal inhale to the belly, 1, 2. Mouth exhale from the navel, 1, 2. Nasal inhale to the belly, 1, 2. Mouth exhale from the navel, 1, 2. Nasal inhale to the belly, 1, 2. Belly to spine, 1, 2. Nasal inhale to the belly, 1, 2. Navel back to spine as we exhale, 1, 2. Nasal inhale to the belly, 1, 2. Mouth exhale from the belly, 1, 2. Nasal inhale, 1, 2. Mouth exhale, 1, 2. Nasal inhale, Buddha belly, 1, 2. Mouth sigh out, 1, 2. Nasal inhale to the belly, 1, 2. Mouth exhale, 1, 2. Final round, make it count. Nasal inhale, Buddha belly, 1, 2. Mouth exhale, 1, 2. Now breathe in deeply all the way to the top. Fill the lungs, the belly completely with breath, and hold. You're only going to hold this for 10 seconds. If you can, sip in a little bit more air, and maybe even a little bit more. And now sigh it all out. And now I want you to leave the lungs completely empty. We are going to attempt to go for a 30-second breath hold, lungs empty. We're already a third of the way there. If you must breathe at any point, please do. But if you're able to, try to hold the breath out. 2/3 of the way there already. 3, 2, 1. Inhale and hold the breath at the very top for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the breath and release conscious control of the breath. Now I invite you once again to connect with your soul's life-enhancing vision for your future. And if you're less visual, when we do meditations, I invite you to imagine the feeling of what you're feeling guided towards in your future. Imagine the feeling of it as if it's already happening and how it will feel as it happens. As you do this, imagine the sensation of moving forward. Perhaps the sensations of the breeze blowing past you as you step on the gas in your car with the windows down. Or that little feeling of butterflies you get when you're on a plane next to the window and it starts taking off and you see the acceleration as you're revving up to take off into the sky. This is the feeling of forward momentum. And all of this momentum, all of this energy is flowing to you, around you, and through your life again. Energy doesn't start flowing once a goal is reached. You consciously choosing to cultivate faith is exactly what gets the energy flowing first, and then the goal is manifested into reality. Faith moves the seemingly immovable. It unsticks the stuck. It reignites the flame that seems to have blown out long ago. There will always be those yes, but doubts in your mind. And they will always try to creep up. But every time you recognize that happening, you come back to your breath. You come back to your soulful vision of faith. That is how you keep the momentum going. Fear slows us down and immobilizes. But faith opens doors for the flow of positive energy and momentum. I invite you now to open your eyes. And I do encourage you to consider getting your journal and writing out or scripting out the faith vision you just connected with. Write it out as if it's already in the present manifesting into 3D reality. Not someday I hope to, but I am so excited that such and such is already unfolding in my life. And here's how it feels. And here's what it's looking like. Doing that is also a very powerful tool to bring the faith vision into physical reality. I want to thank you for joining me today. So much forward momentum, wind in your sails as you move effortlessly, seamlessly, empowered, and joyously towards your faith vision. I look forward to seeing you in a future meditation.